Namaste. Welcome. This is Yoga with Antoni. Today is going to be a short total body focusing on spinal health. I have these little handles right here that I use for my wrists, but do you. All right, let's go ahead and come to our mats. We're actually going to start standing since it's a shorter flow. And we're going to come into mountain pose, starting with bringing your feet about as wide as your outer hips, and then bringing your feet straight. Lift your toes and spread them. This way you're going to feel the balls of your feet and the heels rooting down. Soft knees. Turn sideways. And then we want to find that gentle curve in our back. Shoulders down and open. Ears back over the shoulders, and then lift up through the crown. This is mountain pose. Now you can close your eyes here or gaze softly at something on the wall. And as you inhale, lift your arms overhead, trying not to straighten your arms and trying to not to lift your shoulders. It's harder than it looks. And then exhale, flipping your palms, bringing them back down to your side. Let's make that exhale last as long as we can. And again, inhaling. Shoulders down, arms straight, maybe your chin lifts slightly. And then exhaling, let that exhale last as long as it can. Maybe making pursed lips or using your nostrils to encourage this. And again, lift your chin, maybe lift your heart. Exhale, slow exhale through the nostrils or pursed lips. And let's do two more on your own. And one more. Arms to your side, shoulders shrug on the inhale. And as you exhale, slowly pull your shoulders down and pull your shoulder blades down your back. Inhaling. And slowly exhaling, pulling shoulders and shoulder blades down. Let's do four more. Eyes can still be closed. And three more. Slow exhales. This brings us into parasympathetic. Rest, digest, and heal. Even as we exercise, slow, long exhale. And one more. And this time we're going to hold the shoulders down. Hold the shoulder blades down for 3 breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. Strengthening the shoulder blades. And again. If you start to get numb or tingling, you're going too intense, just relieve a little bit. Last breath. And then soften everything. Loosen it up and start to gently shake and twist it out. And let's step to the top of our mat for a sun salutation. And again, find mountain pose, starting with toes, knees, back, shoulders down, head over shoulders. As you inhale, same thing. Keep the arms straight, don't lift the shoulders. Maybe you lift your chin and your heart. And then exhale, we're gonna bend the knees. We're gonna bend the hips so the back can stay fairly straight. And then you can just bring your hands to the floor, blocks, handles, the back of the chair, and step back. And when you do it, I want you to bend those knees so your hips go back, 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 and up, up, up. Let your head hang. Again, pull your shoulder blades down your back pocket, into those back pockets. Pull your heels down. They don't have to touch. And breathe. Slow, long exhales. We're going to walk it in. We're going to try to keep that straight back. So keep those knees bent. Walk your hands up your shins or even up to your thighs until your back gets straight. And then come up with that straight back. And we're going to do a big heart opener. You're going to lift your heart. You're going to lift your chin. Bring your hips forward. Release and gently shake it out. All right, let's go ahead now and begin with our glute activation through chair pose. Your glutes are your spine's shock absorbers, so you need glutes to protect your spine. I'm going to turn sideways and then forward so you can see that lightning bolt is what we want. The figure of a lightning bolt. So we're going to bring our feet straight, outer hip distance. We're going to lift the toes, keep them lifted. First, you're going to bring your butt back before you bend your knees, okay? See that lightning bolt, the top of the lightning bolt? Then we're going to bend the knees only so much that they don't go past your toes. Very important. Otherwise, you'll hurt your knees. And then you're going to walk your hands up your thighs until you can comfortably lift your chest. Don't force it. Do you see the lightning bolt? All right, and then your arms can come out, but pull the shoulders back and just lift as high as you comfortably can. And release, and when you release, I want you to suck in those glutes, relax them, and do it again. And then inhale, release, squeeze, relax. Again, I reverse that breath. Inhale, and then exhale back into your chair, lightning bolt. At the end of your exhale, release up, squeeze, relax. Inhale, and exhale back. See the lightning bolt. And slowly come up, squeeze, release. And let's do 2 more. Slow, squeeze, release. And 1 more. Let's hold this for 3 breaths. If this hurts your arms, you can namaste. 1 more breath. Lift those toes, weight in your buttocks, release. Shake it out. Bring your feet a little bit wider, toes out. Just draw a circle on the floor with your hips as you breathe along with it. And reverse that. Now we're going to go into Warrior One. And again, we're going to be activating the glute, which is the shock absorber of your spine. Feet are going to be hip distance. They're going to stay hip distance as I bring the right foot back. So there's still space between my feet. Heel down. The more you press into the heel, the more glute you're going to get. Bend that front knee, but don't let your knee go towards the big toe. Keep it right in the center. It can go past it. The deeper, the better. The deeper, the better. All right, we're going to square our hips front and center. See that? That's important. And then we're going to bring hips over shoulders. Same thing with our arms. We're going to bring them forward as high as we can without shrugging the shoulders and without pulling the shoulders forward. And then you can lift your chin if that feels good. Starting now, 3 slow exhale breaths. The chin is optional. You can always do namaste hands for stability, but press into that back heel. Bend that front knee. Now we're going to bring the arms out like airplane wings, and we're going to fold as far as we comfortably can. Feel the weight in the leg, but don't lift that back heel. Lift your ribs away from the floor for 3 breaths. You can lift your front toes, press into the back heel, 1 more breath. Humble warrior. Slowly come up. Slowly step it out and shake it out. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Feet are hip distance. Left foot goes back. Heel down. That's the glute. Square your hips. Bend that knee as much as you can without lifting that back heel. And then bring your shoulders over your hips. Hips square. Maybe you lift your front toes. Maybe you lift your arms, maybe your chin. And 3 slow exhales. Do namaste as well. Bring your arms out like airplanes. Fold into humble warrior as far as you can go without laying down on your thigh. Lift your ribs, 3 breaths. You can lift your front toes if you'd like to protect your knee. Slowly come up with control. Step it out and shake it out. All right, Warrior 2 now. Bring your feet wide. Do you see how my hips are not sticking out to the sides? I'm not leaning to the side. I'm straight up, arms out, palms up. Turn your left foot towards the left corner of your mat and bend that knee as much as you can. But press into the pinky toe side of that back foot. Now see how I lean forward? I'm gonna come back up, hips straight, palms up, hug shoulder blades down, come onto the pinky toe side of that right foot, and take 3 breaths, looking wherever you want. Slow exhales as long as they can last, through pursed lips or nostrils. Might be 4 breaths, that's okay. Now choose your arm position. You can do goalpost arms, kind of bringing your heart forward and up, or you can do namaste hands. And we're just gonna side bend, not forward bend, side bend into side angle warrior. 3 breaths, look at whatever object you want. Don't turn that right foot into a flat foot. Keep on the pinky toe edge. And come back up. And we're gonna slowly heel toe it in. Shake it out. Let's take a namaste breath. Inhaling, lift heart, lift arms, lift head. Palms together, exhaling down to your heart. And again. Slow exhale. Feet wide again. This time we're turning that right foot towards the right, to the left corner, I should say, the closest corner, not all the way to the right corner. Bend that knee. And again, it's gonna want to sink in towards the big toe. Keep it over the middle toes. Protect your knee. Bend as deeply as you can. Come to pinky toe side of the left foot, so we're not sinking in. And then bring shoulders over hips. Open up hips and chest. Palms up. Hug shoulder blades down. Pull your thumbs back. Go as deep as you'd like. Look wherever you want. 3 breaths. Just keep all of those posture cues I gave you, including that left foot and that right toe, right knee. Now choose your arm position, either goalpost arms or namaste. Side angle warrior, side bend. Imagine you're crushing a can with your right wrist. You can look wherever you want. 3 breaths, slow exhales. Slowly come up, don't pop up. Walk your feet in slightly. Come to the heels. We're gonna bend those knees so we can fold with a straight back. Now your hands might land on your thighs, your shins, a block or handles. But either way, you're going to start to straighten your legs, bring the weight into your heels, lift your head so your neck is straight. 3 breaths in, wide-legged forward fold with a straight back. Pull in pelvic floor muscles while you take 2 more breaths. Those are the muscles you use to stop the flow of urine. You can bend those knees to work your way back up. Step it in, shake it out. Whoo! Big cleansing breath. Let's go down to the floor for a forearm plank. All right, step to the top of your mat. And just take a moment, I'm going to straighten my mat here. Just take a moment to find mountain pose, starting with feet, knees, back, head. Lengthening the spine. As you inhale, come into a big heart opener. Lift your heart, lift your arms and your chin. Exhale, we're gonna bend so we can fold with a straight back. Woo! Straighten your back, walking up the shins. Bend your knees, step back to downward dog for 3 breaths. Pull your hips back and up, bending the knees if you need to. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Reach your heels down. come down to tabletop. You can come onto fists, hands, or handles. Shoulders over your wrists, or wrists slightly forward if that feels better. We're gonna cat-cow. On the inhale, we're gonna drop our belly, lift our heart. On the exhale, we're gonna lift our low back, tuck our chin, tuck back. Inhale, lift the chin. Bring the heart forward. Drop your belly and arch. One more. Now we're going to come into a neutral spine. So we're not arching. Excuse me. We're not rounding. We're right in the middle. We're going to do cat-cow with the shoulders only, the shoulder blades. So leave your buttocks right where it is. Push your hands so that you're spread your shoulder blades apart and round your upper back. And then drop your chest so your shoulder blades come together. Do that 2 more times. So it's cat-cow for the shoulder blades. 1 more. And then come down onto your belly. And we'll get to that forearm plank in a moment. We're just gonna rest our head on our hands, bend our knees, and we're gonna try to move these windshield wipers with our breath. 3 breaths. This is an opportunity to catch your breath and to realign your spine and your nervous system. Back into the center, we're gonna do a locust pose. Face down, arms to your side, palms up. We're gonna do 3. We're gonna press into the pubic bone to lift chest, hands, legs. Come into that back bend. Maybe your chin lifts for 3 breaths. Pursed lips or nostril breaths. Lift the hands, lift the chest, lift the legs, and come back down to those windshield wipers. Now we're gonna come into W arms. So it's kind of like goalposts, but the shoulders are slightly down. We're gonna lift chest. We're gonna lift arms, legs, and maybe your chin for 3 breaths. Feel your shoulder blades coming together. If you're cramping, you're going too far. And back to those windshield wipers to realign and reset. And now we're gonna do Superman or 45-degree angle or Y arms. So you're not straight ahead, you're not out to the side, right in the middle. And lift your chest, lift your arms and your legs. Think of Superman, maybe your chin, feel the back bend pressing into the pubic bone, and breathe. It's a lot. And windshield wipers. Whoo! We're gonna come up now into tabletop. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your wrists. And we're gonna come down to our forearms. So just come down to your forearms, bring your fists together. Elbows are under your shoulders. And then either walk your knees back for a beginner forearm plank, or come onto your toes. The lower you bring your hips, the more difficult. You choose how low. If you're on your toes, kick out through your toes. Push away with your arms. Lower the hips as much as you can. 3 breaths in forearm plank. I said that intense because this is intense. Lower down. Woo! Windshield wipers as you catch your breath. We are now going to come into a cobra back bend or an up dog, yogi's choice. Hands under your shoulders, elbows are neutral. Just press up, lift up, maybe your knees, that's only advanced. Come to tabletop and then come onto your backs. We are almost done. You're going to lie on your back for bridge pose. Walk those heels in towards your sits bones. Pretend there's a Pilates ball between your inner thighs that you're squeezing the entire time. Keep your head straight towards the ceiling. Arms out with your palms up. That way you're not tempted to use your shoulders. I'm lifting my feet so that I'm on my heels. I'm going to pretend I'm squeezing that block between my thighs. I'm going to suck in my glutes, your butt cheeks. Lift as high as you can. And we're going to take 4 slow breaths. So you're exhaling slowly through the nose or through pursed lips. 3 more. Keep squeezing, keep lifting, keep squeezing that imaginary Pilates ball between your thighs. Each breath, maybe you lift a little higher. Slow exhale, 1 more. And release. This time, widen your feet and do windshield wipers on your back. Bring your knees to your right, look to your left unless that hurts your neck. And do that on the other side. Now we're going to work these obliques and the sides of our back by lifting our feet up with bent knees, arms out. Bring both knees to the right as far as you can without lifting the left shoulder and without bringing your knees all the way to the floor. So you're hovering. You can look to the left if that doesn't hurt your neck. Inhale back in the center, exhale, do that on the opposite side. So the key here, you should feel it in your sides. You're not, continue to flow with your breath, just a slow exhale on the twist, looking opposite direction if that doesn't hurt your neck. You don't have to. And the key is to keep both shoulders down and to not bring your knees to the floor if you can. If you're super flexible, you might be tempted to do that. Most people can't. And just flow with your breath. Slow exhales on the twist. We're going to do 1 more set. Inhaling center, exhale, twisting to the right. Don't worry how far you go. You only go so far that your shoulder won't lift. And you'll feel it in your sides. Hug in those knees. Bring your feet towards the ceiling. Toes down, heels up. Straight legs is important. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, lift. And then inhale back down. Exhale, lift like you're going to touch your toes. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. And down. I know I reversed the breath. Tells you how much it matters. And bring your feet together, knees out. Grab for a moment and rock side to side. We're going to do the same thing, but no hands. We're going to clap the feet together, and we're going to push your knees away from you and hold that for 3 breaths. Pushing those knees forward, away from you. Cobbler pose. And then we're going to come into a wide-legged split. Toes down, heels up. Walk your feet kind of behind you for 3 breaths. Legs straight. Back into the center, feet down. Bring that right foot into a figure 4. And then you're going to build a wall with that right fist. And then you're just going to, the fist doesn't move, but the knee pushes into the fist. And we're going to take 4 breaths in pigeon pose. This is an activating, muscle, dynamic pigeon. It's very different from traditional pigeon. We are stretching by activating. It's a dynamic stretch. Slow exhales through a tiny hole in the mouth or through your nostrils until there's no breath left to breathe out. So take your time. Keep pushing against your fist. Maybe feeling it in your outer hips, glute, piriformis, and switch sides. Push against your fist. Your fist doesn't move. It's like a wall. Keep this foot relaxed. Slow exhales. I know there's a lot going on. Slow exhales, one more. And release. Bend your knees, place your hands on your knees without tightly grabbing them, maybe even just your fingertips. And I want you to draw a small circle on the ceiling. Okay, that's stretching out your glutes and low back, and then it becomes a little bigger. This is why your hands are loose. Now we're stretching the mid-back, breathing with it, and then a big circle, getting into the upper back and shoulders. And back in the center, small circle, you know the drill. This is a nice back massage, mid-sized circle. Each circle lasts a breath, and then big circle. And then you can rest into Shavasana as long as you want. I'm going to go ahead and get up now. You can pause the video, or you can go ahead and end right now. Namaste. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day.